Georgia Workers' Comp Benefits, take 3, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Legal View with Farah Farah. I'm Eddie Farah, and with me here today is Mr. James Doyle, who works in our Georgia Workers' Compensation Department. James, tell us what an injured worker is entitled to under the law.
Well, in Georgia, the injured worker is entitled to, one, medical care as it pertains to the injury. Okay? If at that point the injured worker has to go to an authorized treating physician, then the authorized treating physician makes the decision as whether how long the injured worker will be out of work, which brings me to my second benefit, indemnity benefits for lost wages, which are based on 66.7% of the last 13 weeks prior to the injury. The injured worker receives those lost wages for as long as the authorized treating physician says the injured worker cannot return to work. At the point in which the injured worker is released to maximum medical improvement, they are then given a PPD rating, a permanent partial disability rating, which is a percentage based on either their whole person or lower extremity or upper extremity of impairment that they received as a result of the injury that occurred in the course and scope of the employment.
Now, once you receive that permanent rating or that impairment rating, are you entitled to a lump sum settlement at that time?
At that time, what is usually done is that when someone is released to go back to work and they've received indemnity benefits in the last 120 days, they can get another opinion from another doctor outside of the panel of physicians that's provided by the employer. No one is entitled to a lump sum dollar amount in Georgia. They're only entitled to benefits. Oftentimes, though, because the benefits are limited, people do end up settling their case, and that is when a lump sum dollar amount is offered from the insurance company or the employer to the injured worker.
Well, let me ask you this. What if your treating doctor says, go back to work, and you feel like you can't go back to work? Are you able to use that second opinion? Can you choose another doctor to maybe see if there's another way to deal with the issue and keep you off of work?
Well, in Georgia, you have a one-time right to switch your physician off the panel of physicians that's provided by the employer. Okay? So it's a one-time right to use another one of your employer's doctor. That's called switching your physician. You also have a right, on top of switching your physician, to go out and find your own doctor for a one-time visit for an independent medical evaluation of your choosing. The insurance company will have to pay for that doctor that you choose. So you're entitled to a second opinion based on the doctors that are provided by your employer. And in addition to that, within 120 days of your last receipt of income benefits or indemnity benefits, you're entitled to a second opinion that does not have to be on the panel, and the insurance company will have to pay for that.
When you do settle your workers' comp claim for a lump sum, what factors go into determining how much money you will receive for your claim?
Well, the amount of future medical care is a factor. The amount of future indemnity benefits or lost wages, and sometimes an estimate of a permanent partial disability rating or the actual permanent partial disability rating from the doctor, authorized treating physician. Oftentimes, too, the claimants want their mileage paid up front and their parking expenses paid up front as well. And those are pretty much all of the different factors that play a part in a workers' compensation settlement in Georgia.
Well, James, thanks a lot for your help, and thanks for watching The Legal View.